I'm going to be going over 17 things you need to know if you want to be an absolute pro and of course make the most of this brand new Lunar Glow update in Grow a Garden. So if you guys want to learn about tips like this night staff potentially turning you into a billionaire, of course stay until the end of this video and hit that subscribe button if this helps. Let's go. But yeah, as I said, for tip number 1, the night staff. The night staff is not only good, it is very, very good. If you guys use it at night, not only will you get a very, very, very good boost, but it puts in a random effect, basically meaning any single fruit on your plant, on your plot, no matter where this thing is placed, could easily get that boosted chance and get that moonlit mutation that you guys all want, which means you can delete all your trash plants, making sure you get the most amount of lunar points, which brings me into my next tip, which is use this chart for moonlit sell price, basically meaning whatever is on this sheet is how many lunar points you will get for a certain plant slash fruit. As y'all can see right here, for a common it is 1, for an uncommon it is 2, and for a rare it is 3, legendary 4, mythical 5, and divine 6. So if you guys have all divines, you're going to be getting a lot of lunar, especially if you couple it with the night staffs that I showed you guys earlier. Anyways guys, for tip number 3, especially for people who are in a private server, use the brand new recall wrench. They added it to the gear shop just now in this update, and yes, it costs 150,000. So if you're not built like money, then don't buy this with your money because you're not built like that, unfortunately. It's okay. But yeah, it's really, really helpful because you don't have to walk all the way from your garden to the gear shop every single time. And yeah, of course, that's just such a better experience. And speaking about better experience, if you want a better pet experience, go to your shop and press free upgrades. The first thing that you guys should do is make one of your pets 20 years old. You can do this by just literally letting them grow and then making sure you feed them every so often. Like this guy right here is 20, and once you raise a pet to 20 years old, make sure it's one you do not care about because you're gonna have to trade him in, but you can actually trade him in for an extra pet slot, meaning you can have not only 3 but 4 pets. And you can do this, but keep in mind the level does go up. I think it goes all the way up to like 75 to 100 years old. But either way, you can keep getting extra pet slots all the way up to 8 entire pet slots, which just all the boosts will stack up on each other, and you're just gonna get insane buffs. And speaking about insane buffs, guys, the Moon Blossom Seed is overpowered. So for tip number 5 is get the Moon Blossom Seed by any what am I saying? Get the Moon Blossom Seeds by any means possible. It is very, very good. If you have to spend a bunch of Robux on it, don't do it because you're probably not going to get it. It takes a lot of luck. But I know a lot of you guys really wanted the Candy Blossom Seeds. You can't get them anymore, but these are the next best thing. No, they are not as good as the Candy Blossom, unfortunately, but they are sort of close. They're sort of close, and they are the best one in the they're the best fruit in the game besides the Candy Blossom. And speaking about Blossom, and of course speaking about seeds, I need to tell you guys not just the Moon Blossom, but what seeds are actually good out of the Night Seed packs. The very unfortunate truth is that the Moonflower is garbage, the Mint is garbage, the Glow Shroom is garbage, the Starfruit is really good, the Moon Glow is okay, and the Moon Blossom is obviously excellent. But yeah, just go by that when thinking what seeds are good and not. And speaking about not, I'm guessing if you guys have really cool fruits, you will probably not want people stealing them, which is why for tip number 7, yes, lucky number 7, go all the way over to the gear shop. And hold on, I have my recall wrench. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that guy right here. Keep in mind, this only works for not just the rich, but the ultra rich. But at the bottom of the gear shop is something called the favorite tool, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. But the basics of it is that if you guys have a really, really big, super cool fruit that costs a lot of money and you're scared of people stealing, all you have to do is equip your favorite tool and click on the fruit. Now I can collect it and everybody else can collect it, but that's because this one was already favorited. But when you click it again, now the watermelon is favorited, meaning not only can you not pick it up, but people trying to rob your garden of your hard-earned plants will also not be able to pick it up, which makes this a very good thing for people who are really rich. Yes, it costs 20 million for 20. For tip number 8, honestly, some of the pets are bad, so do not stress about how good your pet is, because honestly, a lot of them are bad. But if you guys do want to know about the raccoon, basically what it does is every 15 minutes you can steal from another person's plot, but instead of stealing, it just duplicates the fruit. And I'll be honest, the only thing that would actually help with this is tip number 9, which is if you guys are using the raccoon, go on an alt account in a private server. Make sure you only have really good mutated fruits on like your account. And then what you guys can do for this beautiful tip number 9 is give your raccoon to your alt account. And as your raccoon does its thing, you can just leave it here on your alt account, just leave it open the whole time. It's going to duplicate those really good fruit you have. And then you can also just give that back to your main account and then just make a ton of money with the raccoon. So that it is good. In that sense, it is good. But if you don't do that method, honestly, raccoon's pretty useless. Okay, for tip number 10 on what you guys should do is look close on every single plant you have. You may not even notice that you probably have a moonlit plant that you didn't even notice. I mean, especially if you have a garden like mine, like, dude, this is 100% a forest. But hey, it is what it is. If you look very close, you should be able to find moonlit seeds that you didn't even know were there. Keep in mind, if you really can't find them, just look for the color purple and oh, yep, see, literally right there. I was looking around and I didn't even see that. There was a tomato with the literal moonlit beautiful mutation and I didn't even see it. Yeah, that was tip number 10. And for tip number 11 is when you leave your plot, unless you are going straight to the owl to turn that fruit in, the first thing you should do is use moonlit in the search bar and favorite your moonlit mutations just in case you accidentally sell your whole inventory and miss out on a lot of beautiful lunar points. And for tip number 12 on what you should do, probably go in the Discord server and complain about the dragonflies because unfortunately it's not working right now. Like it doesn't turn plants into gold, which is what it's supposed to do. So for anyone with a dragonfly, go in the Discord server and complain. I'm hoping maybe one day they'll hear about all our complaints, but whatever. And for tip number 13, of course, do always play with friends because guys, playing with friends is just more fun. I don't care if the update sucks or if you really hate the update. If you're playing with friends, it's just gonna make everything more fun. And for tip number 14, and I feel like I say this in like every video, but if you guys do want the new cacao seed, the best thing you guys can do is join a fruit notifier server. And I would tell you guys which one I use, but now I made my server into a fruit notifier server. So, well, it's not just for that, but I do have a fruit notifier like section in it. So just join my Discord server, link in the description, and of course on my YouTube profile. Tip number 15 is when you guys come up to the owl, you can press take all moonlit plants instead of giving them all one by one. It helps you get rid of your plants like 10, 20 freaking times faster. Tip number 16 is use trading to your advantage. If you guys really don't just want to wait the whole time to get a bunch of moonlit, I will be completely honest with you, they're probably not that hard to trade for right now just because of the fact that they did actually buff the chances, meaning a lot of people probably have a good amount of moonlit fruits that they could trade for you. And of course, along with this tip, always be careful while you're trading because you will probably get scammed if you aren't. And my last and of course my best tip of the video, if you guys want to be a pro at any update in Grow a Garden or any Roblox game, to be honest, but right now Grow a Garden, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya. Peace out. Goodbye.